up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and on this Friday, it is time for another pop-off with Maddison. For today's pop-off, actually, let me paint the picture for you. It's last night, I'm sitting on my couch, I'm watching my new British crime show. I've been really into UK shows this week. Don't ask me why, I blame Bridgerton. Anyway, I'm relaxing, and I get a news alert from E! News that says Khloe and Tristan and their plans for baby number 2, and immediately the blood pressure starts to rise, the upper lip sweat starts, because I knew I had to sit down today and talk to the House of Hill about this situation. We're also going to talk about the Keeping Up with the Kardashians final trailer and a report from earlier this week about Khloe and Tristan wanting to elope, aka wanting to run away and get married. You already know I have some thoughts about the latest with Khloe and Tristan, so let's not waste any time, get started and unwrap those facts. We're going to start this off talking about that Keeping Up with the Kardashians final season trailer. In the final Keeping Up trailer, we got a glimpse of Rob. We got to see Kim and her ugly crying face while they're thanking the crew. And we also see the family discuss that Kourtney and Scott should get back together.
They made for each other.
And on top of that, we also see this discussion go down between Khloe and Tristan, where Khloe brings up wanting to give True a sibling, and soon. Take a look.
I just feel like it's now time to have another kid.
Now, conveniently, after the trailer dropped, we got this report from E! News with the headline, "Inside Khloe and Tristan Thompson's plans for baby number 2. Like they always say, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Anyway, this insider shares that Khloe and Tristan are on the same page when it comes to having another baby and giving True a sibling. The insider goes on to say, quote, "Khloe knows the value of siblings and growing up in a house full of kids, and she wants that for True. It's something they have been working on for a while." I wonder who that insider sounds like. Kris Jenner. Now, while there's no alleged timeline as to when Khloe is going to get pregnant with the second child, the source did mention that Tristan has just been wonderful this third time around, saying, quote, "Tristan is very supportive of Khloe in making this happen. He goes with her to doctor's appointments and listens to her feelings." I'm sorry, they're really trying to paint a good picture for us here. The source went on to say he's very involved and invested in the future of their family together. Oh, I have some thoughts, but we're gonna hold on because there's also this report from OK Magazine that came out earlier this week that gave us more details about Khloe and Tristan's marriage plans. This report alleges that after Tristan gave Khloe that huge diamond promise ring around Christmas, she actually had come around to the idea of wanting to get married at one of Kris's estates. However, now she's reportedly changed her mind. This OK Magazine source said, quote, "But now she's talking about running off to Vegas or a secret destination with no one but their daughter. Khloe thinks it sounds romantic." Now, while Khloe thinks this is romantic, this is something that Mama Kris is apparently not a fan of at all, as the source went on to say that Kris and the rest of the family think, quote, "This downgrade is a huge insult. They want Khloe to follow family tradition and organize a big bash that will boost the brand. They can't imagine what's gone into her." All right, you already know I have some thoughts about this. Yep, see, there's upper lip sweat. So let's go ahead and pop off. Alright, so first off, my thoughts on that Keeping Up with the Kardashians final season trailer. Number one, why are we so emotional? I understand it's the end of an era. It's the end of the show being on E! For years and years and years. They've been with the same crew for a lot of that time, and it's probably not likely that that crew is going to transfer over to the Hulu show. I understand all that. I understand that that is absolutely an emotional ending to a very large chapter in these people's lives, but I just could not handle the end where Kris Jenner is tearing up and she's like, "Is it the right decision to end?
Did we make the right decision by walking away?"
For me, that was just a bit much because we've all seen the news. We all know that this is not the ending. We all know that you guys are going to Hulu. And was it really your decision, Kris Jenner? Or were you forced into that decision because E! News didn't want to pay you what you were requesting? So, well, for me, yes, I understand the sentimental value. I understand this is the end of a very large chapter. I understand why there were some emotions. I just felt like it was a little much. However, I will say I like seeing Kim thank the crew. They have put in a lot of work to the show as well. I also liked seeing Rob. We haven't seen him in so long. And I also love the attempt at laying the groundwork of will Kourtney and Scott get back together. I think that would have gone over much better if news didn't break of Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker earlier in the week. But again, like I said in my video about Kourtney and Travis, I do believe that Kourtney and Scott do still have some potential. I think Travis Barker is the one who's going to make Scott decide, do you want Kourtney for the rest of your life or not? Because if not, Travis Barker is ready to be there. But now that brings us to Khloe and Tristan. So we all knew that their relationship was going to be a storyline. And I'll admit, I did not think that baby number 2 was going to be seriously discussed until the new Hulu show. So I was a little surprised to see them seriously talking about giving True a sibling in this trailer. However, it is a really good way to draw people in, get them hooked, and then make people want to see the outcome, which I'm sure they're going to have to do in this new Hulu show. So honestly, hats off to Mama Chris there, and the E! News article coming out after the trailer was just the cherry on top. Now, as far as what I think about Khloe and Tristan having another baby, I mean, obviously I don't think it's the best idea, but at this point, what's the point of even saying that? Because we've been hearing that Khloe wants another child with Tristan for months now. And on some level, I guess it does make sense that she wants to give True another sibling with the same father. It's just really unfortunate that this father has cheated on her and embarrassed her publicly twice already. But at this point, that's out the window because Khloe has forgiven him again. And we've been hearing that Khloe wants another baby with Tristan for months now. We've really been hearing this since last season when she talked about wanting to freeze her eggs. So it's given us time to come around to the idea of Khloe and Tristan having another baby. Now, having said that, I do think Khloe will get pregnant or have this second baby before her and Tristan actually do get married. Now, speaking of getting married, I want to put it out there that I do not think Khloe and Tristan are going to elope to Las Vegas like this OK Magazine source said. Now, I do see Khloe wanting a very small, intimate, private wedding ceremony with Tristan just because of all the public scrutiny she's gotten on their relationship from everyone, including yours truly. However, I don't think Mama Chris is going to let Khloe have a non-filmed, private, intimate ceremony. I think if Chris has anything to do with it, she will convince Khloe to let the cameras film at least something, especially because they have a new network to impress. But again, I don't think a wedding is going to take place for a long time, and honestly, I think that's a smart move. I'm a little skeptical that Tristan can go an entire NBA season without cheating on Khloe, but honestly, I hope that he does, because at this point, Khloe is invested in Tristan. She wants to be with Tristan. She's proved that time and time again. He literally can do no wrong in her eyes, clearly. He cheated on her when she was 9 months pregnant, and she's still forgiven him. He broke her trust with Jordan Wood, so at this point, Khloe clearly wants to be with Tristan no matter what he does. So I hope that this time around, Tristan can keep it in his pants, him and Khloe can have another baby because that's what she really wants, and maybe eventually, once he showed some serious remorse, they can go ahead and get married. And I can't believe I just said that. I honestly don't know if it'll get to that point, but I feel like I've got to start putting out some positive vibes with this relationship because it's not going anywhere. All right, now I'm ready to hear your thoughts on this Khloe and Tristan news. What do you think about their serious plans for baby number 2? Also, let me know what you think about that Keeping Up with the Kardashians trailer and what you think about that OK Magazine report about Khloe and Tristan eloping. Let out all your thoughts and feels down below. While you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. Don't forget to go ahead and follow me over on my Instagram. I do mini pop-offs Monday through Friday on my Instagram reels, so please make sure you check those out. And also, don't forget you can find all of my merch at houseofhill.com. So if you feel like doing a little online shopping, go check that out as well. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Have a fabulous, fabulous weekend, hopefully filled with lots of champs. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!